Fort Lupton for around 7 years. We moved down from Blackhawk, Colorado. We ended up getting this building because it was a perfect fit for us. It was United Power's old command center. So it had tons of power, fiber internet, which was kind of the perfect recipe for our location here. We do all kinds of security related stuff, IT related products, computers, physical security, so you'll see our armed guards hanging around as well as unarmed guards. And then we have a monitoring center in the back here, which brings in around 2,500 cameras from all over the country. We've been very excited about this project. We've been hoping to get this done for about 5 years now. We came across some very old pictures of the building before it was remodeled, I believe in the 70s. We found the original blueprints, and we were working with Historic Contractors Ltd. They had an architect redraw all of the original plans to bring it back to how it was originally built in, I believe, the late 20s.
A couple years ago, we got a call from Chris Schuchmann over at Beacon Technologies to take a look at his building facade in Fort Lupton, and it was already under some repairs. Some demolition was being performed, and Chris got us involved to take a look at removing the rest of the stucco and other elements of the building facade, exposed all that, and continued on with the masonry restoration of the building. And it's kind of an atypical facade in the Midwest here, and it's responding just that way too. A lot of old failed brick and failed mortar, and replacing them individually and making sure that the color and the textures match.
We first noticed it about 3 years ago. At that time, we were already working with the architect to come up with a plan on how to revitalize the front. What FLURA did for us was really remarkable, with matching half the cost of the project, because it allowed us to do everything in a single phase back to the original drawings. Without FLURA, we were not able to do that. The application process has not been hard at all. It's been so easy. You guys are, the city's here to help with every step of the process. I would just like to, thank the city for, going forward with this project, the community, everyone who's made it possible, and especially our contractor, who has been just great. Especially, we're super excited because without this grant, we wouldn't be able to source the historic materials. All the brick has a historic lineage. Nothing is new.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure to work and the privilege to work on many historic churches in Denver. One is Cathedral of Immaculate Conception downtown, as well as many other statues and other historic features. And this is right up there with the rest of them, in all honesty. This may not be as tall or as big or as round, but it has a lot, if you look at the building, as it has a lot of cornices, a lot of bump outs and features on the building, which is really fun to work on. A lot of brick is just common brick that's laid flat. We have a lot of brick that are laid vertical. So challenging and actually quite pleasing to work with.